evening. I'm on live because these hoes won't stop with the radiation and the ray gun. I tried to post some videos today sharing what the Lord has done, so people will know, because now these people are tampering with this vehicle. They were tampering with my AC unit, a window unit I had in one of my places. Every time I would cut it on, they would cut it off and have me filled up with radiation. So they're doing the same thing to this vehicle here, and as well as aiming weapons while I'm driving. So their intentions are to really cause me to have an accident, or perhaps, that would be the easier way out for them. Thank you for joining. Is to cause me to have an accident by tampering with this vehicle. My spirit had already advised me a couple of months ago, vehicle tampering. So I've been trying to watch out for that. But for some reason, they've gotten a hold of it and beginning to turn it off, And I hope they don't do that while I'm on the freeway, to make me have an accident. So I'm going to report that to the VA. I'm going to document it, because I'm tired of their little schemes like they're on me right now, so heavy with this radiation. Got my veins really popping out. So that's why I came on live. I didn't mean to show them, y'all. I meant to show y'all how they got my veins popping out. See, they're really on me with this electromagnetic radiation, because God got rid of their little devil clouds. Sun been shining. When the sun shines, everybody comes out, enjoy that glory light. We don't get to see a lot of it, because they be on it, like they own it now, trying to cover it up. See they little devil clouds back here. They've been really trying to cover it up, so when they can't do it, they really put the radiation on me heavily, so I can sweat when the sun is beaming or shining on me. That's why I've been posting videos of what God did in my life, and He'll do the same for you. There's no reason to hate on someone else's blessings. He's not no respecter of persons, like Peter said, So, but when you have a heart of a wicked, evil heart, you hate on someone else's blessings. You try to take their stuff, You kill them over their stuff. And that's why I'm posting things, because, they have copycats out here. Copycats can't do what I do, or can't show y'all what I'm showing you guys. If they do, they're fabricating it. Again, God bless me like Joseph and Abraham, in a sense, with the sun, moon, and stars. And that's one of the reasons they're after me. I became a target for the government, popos, presidents, nations. That's why they getting their ass towed up worldwide. Fires, floods, whirlwinds. So I may have to call VA, do it while I'm live because I'm really tired of the weapons, being aimed at me. So I have to document stuff, because when I arm myself, I don't want to hear nothing from the police or the FAA or anyone when they're aiding and abetting others to aim weapons at me, causing me bodily injury. That's why I also posted a video of how my arms really look when they're not aiming their weapons on me. My veins do not pop out. They do not swell up my normal body. Only when they're hitting me with the radiation. Direct energy, whatever. Yeah. So let's just document this with VA. Because, if I have a wreck or something, it will be because they shut my vehicle off. If I can crank my vehicle back up with no problem, then who shut it off? It just didn't die by itself. And they've done it 3 times. And aiming weapons while I'm driving, What is your intention when you're aiming weapons while I'm driving? Are you trying to make me have a wreck? You're hating me over something that God created, the sun, moon, and stars. Covering things up is not going to stop God from fulfilling what he spoke for such a time as this. You can try to send people to copycat me. You can try to send people to make out like they're me, duplicate. But the truth shall prevail, America. Sending all your hitmen out here to hit me with weapons, cover up the skies, spraying all over people. Like Prince said, when you're spraying over people, people's mood changes. 1 minute they're merry and the next minute they're messy. So trying to control people, which you're not going to control me. The only person or spirit that controls me is the Father. Now, I'm learnable, teachable, whatever. I love learning new things. I like learning things every day because I don't know everything. And I've never said or even portrayed that I know everything. I only know what the Spirit of the Lord revealed to me for the purpose that they have for me and for their earth. I can't get out of it if I wanted to. So, but to protect myself, when I have to defend myself, I have to document things. I have to cover my butt because these people are serious about taking me out. This is not a game. This is not a joke. I told VA I don't even like having to call them, but when they're on me like this, I don't have a support team, so I gotta call somebody before I go out and buy a damn weapon and start shooting up like some of these other folks. Except I shoot up in the sky, because that's where the weapons are being aimed at me coming from. The sky, mostly. Now, someone could be parked somewhere, like that guy that I posted his ass on my news feed on Facebook, or on news feed on my Facebook, him aiming that laser at me when I was coming out of the store then. But I have pictures of him aiming it in the store. And no one does anything about it when people harm me or my child. You know, they just let it go because they want things to happen to me and my child. Because they want me broke, busted, and disgusted. They don't want me to have the glory that God chose me to have. Because I sure didn't pray for it. I was praying for justice because he said vengeance is his when I was going through injustice with these devils here in my hometown, Plano. And we're talking in the 90s. So they're still messing with me after I done went through all that shitum with them. You know, injustice. They're still messing with me since the 90s. Now they're sending hitmen to aim weapons. You know, I'm talking 32 damn years that these people have been messing with me. And I'm still here, still in my right mind, thanks to the grace and mercy of the Lord, you know, who created me to go through all of this. I had his help. I didn't have man or woman's help. I had the spirit of the Lord's help to get me through what his will was for my life. Because it wasn't my will. If it was my will, if I was doing my will, I promise y'all, I would be sitting in my mansion, okay? Because I would be in a mansion. I have somebody coming in clean up for me. I don't want them cooking for me, really. I'll cook my own food. God say don't eat everybody's cooking. I hate to eat out now, but I try to make sure I can watch them fixing it, you know, preparing it. But I'm serious. Y'all just don't know. 32 years of still attacking me, and nothing has changed. The sun, moon, and stars are still with me, you know. God bless me like Abraham and like Joseph, you know, with the sun, moon, and stars. I can't help that. But I'm not going to be abused by it, by anyone. That's why I'm posting, y'all, even on my Daughter Zion YouTube channel. Daughter Zion is spelled like it's spelled, like God showed it to me when he showed me who I was in the Bible. So I spell it exactly the way they have it written in the Bible, whether it's true or not, because they have done a lot of manipulation or manipulating the Bible. Took me totally out. They can't. They can take me out of the written part, but regardless of them taking me out, whatever was written about me, God is going to make sure I fulfill it. So really, it's a waste of their time removing things out of the Bible. Because remember, we have to remember what God says, heaven and earth shall pass away, which it is. Because there's going to be a new heaven and a new earth that God is going to bring down for his people. His people that don't sell him out. His people that stand on righteousness, whether people agree or not. His people that praise him in spite of what is going on in their life. You know, God's true people. He calls us trees of righteousness. A lot of people try to claim that, but they're not. They're trees of the devil, because you don't sell God out. But I was only praying for justice and wisdom and knowledge in Christ. That I did pray. I wasn't praying, God, give me the sun, God, give me the moon, God, give me the stars. I wasn't praying for that. And like I said, when the battle started, it put me on my knees. So I had to go to God like David. Lord, do I pursue or what? Because I knew they were lying. Real talk. They trying to take my throat chakra. Okay? And plus God is cleansing all the stuff I put in my throat. He does that. Clear me out, keep me from having cancer and all that other stuff. So, but really, I'm thinking if they don't get off of me, I'm gonna call VA. I know I'm supposed to be calling them right now, documenting. Since they're still on me, I'm gonna go ahead and document it because I'm in a crisis and I want them to get the hell off my body. Stop sucking my fluids out of my body with your radiation. Because I don't have cancer. I'm a healthy person. I don't take any medicine, like I said. I don't have to. I don't need it. Okay. I'll have to mute y'all when I give them my info. For information via the internet, please visit our website at www.va.gov. If you are having thoughts of suicide, press 7 now to be connected to the Veterans. I'm not having thoughts of suicide. I make sure I clear that up. I have people trying to suicide my
You have reached the 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline.
Since they're still on me.
Line, serving veterans, active duty military, civilians, and all family members outside the continental United States. Please wait while we connect your call.
A lot of people call me an earth angel.
Your call is now being
what else do they call me? But I call me what God called me in 2 Corinthians 3, a living epistle. You know, because of the things that he did, you know, written in the spirit, not with ink. Hey, so, they've been partying out here today, y'all. It's been a beautiful day, turned out to be a beautiful day. Yes, ma'am. What was your name again? I'm sorry. Hello? Hello? Can you hear me? Hello? Can you hear me? Yeah, I guess I'll have to call them back because we lost the volume somehow. Sometimes they'll call me back. Or she just didn't want to take the call.
To the internet, please visit our website at www.va.gov.
Uh-oh. I hit the wrong one.
You have reached the 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline.
I am documenting and recording this call because I'm being forced
outside the continental United States
to call the VA crisis line when I'm being hit with weapons.
Your call is now being transferred
and
to the Veterans
I'm
Crisis
documenting
Line. Your call will be
how
recorded.
I'm being hit
Your call
with
may
weapons,
be monitored for quality assurance
and they have
purposes.
been on me
During
since
the
I
silent
woke up.
transfer, you may hear beeps. Please stay on the line as your call is transferred to the next available VCL responder.
I'm really tired of it. Stop sucking my fluids out of my body, government. Stop committing a hate crime, government. Popos.
Thank you for calling the Veteran Military Crisis Line. This is Terry. How may I help you today?
Terry, how are you doing today?
I'm okay, and you?
I'm not doing good. I'm kind of in a crisis because I'm being hit with weapons that will cause my body to be dehydrated, which can cause death. I'm in a spiritual warfare, and I have been for 32 years. So sometimes when I call you guys, since they're on my phone, they'll release the weapons that they have attached to my body, and I'm talking about the government. So let me give you my name. Also, I want to advise you, because I've been in this warfare 32 years and they have been aiming weapons 6 years, okay? I am recording this call on my YouTube channel. I am live because this is not a game. This is not a joke because I don't play when it comes to my life, okay? So let me give you my name and my info for VA since I am a disabled veteran. Hold on, y'all. Frankly, anybody else until they started harming me, and I'm forced right now to exercise my Second Amendment rights because they will not stop aiming weapons that causes me bodily injury, such as burns to my body. I am being hit with a direct energy weapon, 5G, radiation, and a ray gun, all owned and operated by the Department of Defense, Homeland Security, and the armed forces. Now, they know what has been going on for the past 32 years, and I really haven't had to call you guys until they started burning my feet because I'm not sitting in my own place getting paid twice a month, retired, burning my own feet. So who's aiming a weapon in my home? You're already following me everywhere I live, so who's aiming a weapon in my home, burning my feet, which they did in 2019, both of them, both my feet. And so I'm not having it. They started this again about a month ago and burnt my left foot where I couldn't walk. And I'm not going to tolerate it in 2023. They're leaving me no other choice than to arm myself to protect myself because I've gone through the chain of command. I've gone through all the resources that the VA has given me, which, they really don't apply to us living here in civilian life, only the departmental problems if we have, problems with them. So at this point, I'm just documenting up until I arm myself to protect myself. Now, since they were hitting me with weapons in every place I moved in, I've elected not to get another apartment or home. I am camping out, and as a 67-year-old woman, I can do whatever I want to after I've worked 50 years, as long as I'm not committing any criminal acts, which I haven't. I have a squeaky clean record. I don't take drugs. I don't drink. And I'm a healthy person. I'm not on any medicine or medication. I'm a healthy person for my age. Uh, like I said, they have, unbeknown to you guys, they have been targeting me for 32 years when they found out who I am in Christ. And that's what it's all about. That's why it is a spiritual battle for me. And they're covering it up from you guys. So, like I said, a lot of people are unaware. I only had to start calling you guys when they started aiming the ray gun, the laser, and the direct energy weapon burning my body. Now they're aiming radiation. Well, I don't have cancer. And so my thing is their intent to aim radiation, which caused dehydration, which caused death, slow death. Our government is as corrupt as all outdoors. And I'm not the one. And like I said, I am documenting because every time these snakes, pigs on planes aim their weapons, which the majority of them, you can hear them now coming across here, in the ghetto. Like I said, I want to know, when did we get a ghetto in Plano, my hometown? I grew up here in the 50s, okay, born in the 50s. And that's where I reside, in my sister's van. Since they tampered with my last home, because they don't want me here, my hometown. They've done a lot of injustice to me and my son, being a single mother. And a lot of things have been exposed about the injustice. So now what they're doing is tampering with the vehicle. And I know that they have a way to turn people's vehicles off and on, the technology that they have. You can fact check me on anything that I'm saying. That's why I'm documenting it on my YouTube channel, which is Katy, Katy, Gaddis, Gaddis, because I have nothing to hide or lie about. I love my life, and I'm not going to have these devils take my life because of something they have no control over, and neither do I. And they're not getting ready to insult my intelligence nor defame my character over something God is doing that they don't like, and coveting it up, if you get my drift. Covet. Because I ain't never had no covet, and I ain't never took no damn shot. All it was a cover-up, a distraction. Y'all really don't know what your government is doing. But like I said, I'm having to document this information because I've never had any thoughts of suicide. Not even today, even when they're hitting me with the weapons. But most of my family is deceased, so I don't really have a support team. So I have to reach out. If I had a number to call for people who trying to kill us, trust me, I wouldn't even call you guys. And I'm just tired of being hit with the weapons and stalked, and my privacy invaded when all they had to do was come and talk to someone. Why are you trying to kill me over my stuff that you can't do anything about anyway? You keep trying to cover up things from the people deciding the people's fate and trying to kill me. I have to speak out. If I'm not trying to hurt myself, you think I want somebody else trying to hurt me?
No.
The popos and the government, FAA, all of them work together. That's why. And I'm not the only person, There's a lot of us being hit with their weapons. They're just covering it up. That's why we don't have a number to call. when they're trying to kill us. If you get my drift. But they're not going to insult my intelligence, because I didn't work 50 years in this country and serve it 4.5, 6 months National Guard, 4 years regular Army. My will was court reporting, getting ready to graduate in 95. And I've had prominent jobs. I have a degree. I had my own business for almost 17 years or so. You know, I'm not getting ready to have America take me out over God. I'm really not. Now, if they want a war with me, keep aiming weapons, I guarantee you I will arm myself, because I have my certificate of weapons. Now, if they have blocked me, they're done something crooked. Now, I'm not going to keep allowing them to hit me with these damn weapons 24 hours a day, including in my private areas. These people are just like their mammy, their pappy, their grandmammy, their grandpappy in the slavery days. You have to remember, I grew up in the 50s. I went through the back door. I'm not getting ready to tolerate America and their lies and deceptions. And aiming weapons at me, they mess with the wrong person, because I'm not the Jones. And I mean it. I will fight back and I will shoot back, just like I did in 2019 when they burnt both my damn feet. So, you have any questions for me?
No, Cassie, you made it clear that you were being targeted, and that there have been several incidents where your feet has been burned, and your weapons are being aimed at you, radiation and other different things. And despite all of that, you were not suicidal when you called today, and you have not been.
Ever in 67 years. Ever in 67 years, almost 68, I've accomplished too much. I have the Army Commendation Medal. Like I said, if I was doing my will, I'd be somewhere, you know, in a courtroom, because my will was stenography, court reporting, getting ready to graduate in 1995. That's why I share the evidence, because I'm not playing with America. They better stop sending their hitmen, or it's going to be war around here. And this is why people go and shoot up places, because the government won't leave people alone. And they're hitting children too. They do not care about you, me, anyone. Only control and trying to stop what God is doing. No, they can't stop what God is doing nor block it. That's why they're getting their ass tore up with all these whirlwinds. They can call them tornadoes, fires, floods, everything. Y'all better wake up. I hate having to call you guys, because they got their weapon on me. I showed on my live here how my veins are popping out of my skin, because they got me under radiation. So this is not a joke, and I don't play when it comes to my life, being a healthy person that I am. If I'm not trying to destroy my health or my life, I'm not going to allow anyone else, I don't care what their position, what their title, how much damn money they got, whether they're flying, creeping, crawling, crunching. If you're aiming weapons at me, I'm going to aim back. As a law-abiding citizen, I have the right to exercise my Second Amendment rights when no one is doing any damn thing about it. 6 years is long enough to ask for help, and no help has came. So they can play games with y'all, but I'm not going to play games with them. And I want to thank you. I just had to document this, because I know that these calls are being recorded, but I'm also recording it in case it get erased, because they'll go and erase it. So I'm not, like I said, I'm not the one to play with. And no one's going to insult my intelligence, make me out to be crazy, because my faith doesn't align up with their faith. Tell the truth. So that's why I'm documenting things. And today I posted some videos how the sun moves with me, the moon moves with me. If I could do the stars, I would do them. So stop committing a hate crime, government, when you lock everybody else up for committing hate crimes, when you yourself is doing it. You better grow the hell up, because I'm just as old as they are. And I'm not getting ready to play games with Biden, Pelosi, none of them. And like I said, they can play games with y'all. I don't vote for none of them because they pedophiles, and don't let me go there with this government. Hell, I want to go get my damn groove on after working 50 damn years, not have to fight the damn government. Like I said, this ain't no game because I don't play about my life, and they're not going to make it a mental issue when it's a criminal issue. I'm not sitting on my ass getting paid twice a day burning my own body. That's ludicrous. I get my retirement check because I work like I said. And then they already destroyed my son. I had to forgive them for that because they go after him. They go after that. You know. Y'all just don't know. I let all that other shit go for 26 years. All the stuff that they had did, even trying to blow me up in my vehicle and shit. I let all that go, forgave them. Even for destroying my only child. And here they go aiming weapons in 2017, burning my damn birthmark. Don't no birthmark turn into no sore. In 2017. By the time 2019, they had it a sore. I went to the emergency at the VA here in Dallas. The Dallas, Plano, all of them, Texas. Like I told them, I'm not getting ready to be another Sandra Bland, Botham John. Y'all can kiss my ass. You aiming weapons, you're warring against me like God said, and I'm a war back by any means necessary. Now, I've asked y'all to stop aiming the weapons. See, that's why I'm sleeping in a car, camping out. Because I'm not going to continue to pay for a place for them to torture me in. Hit me with the weapons when I'm showering in the kitchen. And I was taking care of my sister for 2 years. She suffered a stroke. I'm 67. She turned 70 in September. So when they messed up my housing, and the landlady, you know, she didn't have to do what she did, but I decided to put her in a nursing home, so I sleep in her van because I didn't drive because, like I told you, they've tried to blow me up in my car in 2009. Y'all really don't know the shit that they have done, the Plano police, especially in Collin County here in the Texas area. I just, you know, through Christ, because it's always God's battle when they got evidence and you still doing wrong. It wasn't my battle, it was God's battle, and that's how I worked them hoes. Now, if God had this plan for my life and he revealed it, get out of my business, America, because I'm not in your business. Get out of my business, popos. And yeah, they're all bad because they all know and saying nothing and letting these people hit me with weapons, torturing me in a damn vehicle. What kind of country is this? Fuck America. And I mean it. And I done told them. I done called them because I called DOD. If you're going to hit me with your weapons, you're going to get a phone call. Like I said, this is not a game. This is not a joke. I don't play when it comes to my life. And if I'm not harming my life, I'm not going to allow some racist Nazis, Ku Klux Klans, or whatever the hell they are here in Texas, the good old boy bitches, take my life without a fight. So I had to fight them when they was messing with my son, drugging him and shit. That's why I share this evidence, gang stalking of Katie Gaddis. You can pull that up on my channel. Brock found out I was being hit with direct energy weapons. A guy, he had the Badger report, wanted to interview me because they had hit him with them. Then he found out I had been gang stalked about, at that time, 26 years, because this was in 2019 when they burnt my damn feet. So he wanted to interview me. Then he found out I had been targeted 26 years. Not only targeted, a COINTELPRO project. You know, I was born in the 50s. I'm not getting ready to play with America. I'm not. And they not getting ready to play me and insult my damn intelligence after I worked hard, you know, trying to, as a single parent, only to have them come and destroy my only child over God. So I'm like I say, when they're hitting me with these weapons, they're listening on the phone. Don't get it twisted. I have two phones. Hey Jay, how you doing? I have to always call VA Jay and document this. This is another TI. There are lots of us out here being hit with these weapons. So that's one thing I do. I try to encourage other TIs, not to commit suicide. I'm just fortunate to be a veteran, and I'm able to call you guys when I'm in a crisis. When somebody's on your body with radiation and heat flowing off your body. Child, I already had hot flashes. Plus, hot flashes don't make my veins pop out. Ooh, somebody just hit that motorcycle. See, she should have kept it back here because I wasn't moving. She moved it. And somebody just ran into it. Oh, where I'm sitting in my hometown, the neighborhood I grew up in, and this is the safest place for me to park. You know, I don't even, like I said, I'm tired of playing for places and they're torturing me and I can't do anything. Never know when they're gonna hit me with the weapon, because we're talking about a ray gun. You don't see it, so just thank you for listening and helping me deal with this. All this radiation they got on me right now and stinging me with that ray gun. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Is there anything else that I can do for you today?
No, ma'am, you done enough. Just let me air this out, get this frustration off of me. Because I have my certificate of weapons. If I wanted to get a weapon, I could have in 2018, like I tell y'all when I call in. I'm trying to get them to stop the criminal activity so I'm not having to go out and arm myself to defend myself. So I'm not one of those people that, I'm a responsible person. I'm a professional person. And I don't play games when it comes to my life. I really don't. I love my life. And I sure didn't work 50 years. Hell, I want to go get my groove on. Instead, I got to roll my damn sleeves up, go buy my military outfit, go back to 1975 on their ass. Put my military outfit back on. Y'all just don't know. I have to laugh about it sometimes because, and these folks are out of control. Y'all really don't know, but I hope you know, and I hope you watch my videos so you'll see, especially the night ones when I'm catching all this. We got a airport in the ghetto. Like I asked the popos, when did we Plano ghetto get an airport? Well, they followed me from Dallas to my hometown last year. So I just say, well, Plano the one sending them, so I'll bring them back to Plano and let them hover in this little neighborhood, since they're the ones sending them. They won't get to spread out in Dallas like they have been, because that's where I was living when they first started aiming the weapons in 2017. I was living in Dallas in my own place. I can go get me a place if I want, even with the record that I have. Not the eviction records. Somebody will give me a place. That's why I've been out here. But they tampered with a lot of my stuff. I was finding things on my credit report that shouldn't have been there. So there's a lot of things that they do, and have done that I've had to overcome. And through Christ, that's how I've overcame praising and worshiping, fasting. I have to do those things because, some battles call for it. But I just wasn't expecting them to aim any weapons, ma'am. And that took me totally off guard. All the other stuff they had done, I sure wasn't expecting them to aim weapons. You know what I'm saying? That's another ball game that they're playing. I'm a woman, senior citizen, disabled vet. Why are you coming against a senior citizen and a disabled vet. What is it? Because I'm black, God, and y'all can't accept the fact God chose a black woman. Really, I'm fulfilling prophecy, and that's why they're after me. Whether you want to believe it or not, that's up to you. But like I said, I'm posting evidence now of what God did because they're trying to take me out. And they may take me out there. These weapons are killer weapons. 60 Minutes did a show on the ray gun. All you gotta do is Google it, YouTube it, whatever. You know, learn something, research, learn what your government is doing, because they're corrupt. Y'all think Biden all that? I beg to differ. I don't think any of them are all that. Both of them are doing it. So I don't trust any of them. I trust God. And they covering up from you guys killing y'all. In fact, watch Papa Duck, if this don't wake you up. And listen to what that Russian is saying. And see what their plans were for your life. See, y'all don't know, because y'all doing business as usual. You don't know what the spirit is doing. They're spraying the skies, doing everything. I hope you're looking up Luke 21, because that's what God says. When we're in times like this, look what he's doing. Look how he turned California up. Come on. God's not going to keep warning them. I'm just his messenger. That's what they hate. And even the church people, they're intimidated by my calling from God. But I'm not doing my will. I told you I was getting ready to graduate court reporting school in 1995. I was in my last speed, and I share that evidence. Because my thing is to share with y'all, sometimes our will is not God's will. Okay? For our life. So that's another thing I do, encourage people in the Lord, to help deal with the adversary. Okay? Because this is really a spiritual battle, and like I said, I wasn't expecting them to aim weapons. But when you're aiming weapons burning my body, I'm going to have a problem with it. And I share evidence of that, video of how they burnt my feet and stuff. So I share that. I got lots of videos out though, okay? So you may want to pick and choose, but the nighttime you can see them blinking out here and aiming their weapons. I've been catching them aiming their weapons. One just turned red. I don't know what he aimed. Direct energy weapon. That's what that was. One of the jets. That's why I have to document it, because if anything happens to me and I'm out here by myself, really, I want people to know, I can't just not say nothing and have these people kill me. They've killed a lot of people. They won't admit it. But being a child of God, God has revealed a lot of things to me that they're doing that he spoke about in the Old Testament, So I know a lot, even he gave me the eyes to see the sun, Ecclesiastes 7:11. All my scripture came from God. Man ain't taught me nothing. That's the only way I know scripture. God said, memorize it, write it down back in 2005. So they found out about me, though, from a photo before I did. So I wanted to document that they're cutting my car off and they're hitting me with the weapons while I'm driving, trying to make me have an accident. You understand?
Right.
And that's wrong. You shouldn't be hitting me with weapons while I'm driving. And you shouldn't be shutting the car off while I'm driving or while I'm idling at a stoplight or something. You know what I'm saying? That's what they've been doing. And I know they can do it because they did it with I had an AC unit in one of my places that I had. I had both, but the landlord had one upstairs because it tended to get a little hot up there, even during the summertime. So he had an extra unit, window unit. They were somehow, they had programmed it. You know, their technology is out of this world, sister. If y'all are not hip to the technology that they have out here, y'all are gonna be left behind. But they were cutting my AC unit, window unit off. Every time I would cut it on, they cut it off. Playing games. See, they like to play a lot of mind games. Okay? Manipulation, try to make you go crazy, or try to do things to manipulate you. And that's why they're mad now, because all their little games that they have been playing for 32 years have backfired and hasn't worked on me. So they have done everything that they could think of, and then, like I said, in 2017, they've decided to aim the weapons. Well, that I'm not going to tolerate. I don't care about you spraying the skies, Wichitizing the skies, calling it climate change or whatever. But aiming weapons at me, that means God said you're warring against me, and fight back by any means necessary. So they lead me to that position. That's on them. And I want people to know that government has left me, and the Popo and the FAA have left me no other choice but to arm myself to defend myself from their hitmen. Because just about every last jet or Cessna or drone or helicopter got a weapon on it. And Lockheed Martin created these weapons. See, I did my homework and research. I want to know who created this weapon that I'm being hit with. Lockheed Martin. So I called Lockheed Martin because I smell a lawsuit. Why are you selling weapons to people and they're aiming them at citizens? Ma'am, you need to call Homeland Security. They the one that purchased that equipment. So you think I didn't call them?
Right.
I was calling them before DOD. I found out DOD had 24 hours, 7 days a week. So now I'm on their butt. Then I found out they the one that own and operate the weapons. Them and the armed forces, DOD. So yeah, you're going to get a phone call. You think you're going to hit me with a weapon and don't get a phone call, DOD? Because I don't fear you. I'm not a criminal. My record is squeaky clean.
Everything.
Yes, ma'am. And I know you can't watch my videos at work, but when you get home, it's important. Because they're deciding your fate and not allowing you to, by covering what God is doing. And that's wrong. And don't forget to watch Papa Duck if this don't wake you up. That's very important that you hear this man, this Russia. And they always talk about Russia. But you meeting with Russia, planning people's demise. Their dream, when they met in California in 2019, their dream was to depopulate 50% of the people by year 2023. That's this year, ma'am. And then they have the audacity to get up and clap their hands because they had already accomplished it, according to them. So you clap your hands for killing people, right, America? They own me now with the radiation. But it's all right. I'll survive it. But thank you. I just wanted you to know. You need to know, please, because that's what God created me to do. Get his word out.
Yes, I just thank you for sharing it with me. You have a safe night, okay?
You too.
Would you give us a call back if you were in crisis?
Of course. I ain't got no choice. Okay. Thank you. God bless. Oh, yo, they burning me up. I gotta cut the AC on because they are burning me up. They got me sweating so hard, y'all. But anyway, I'm coming at the minute mark. Oh, they turned me up right now, y'all. I'm sweating so much. They hitting me hard. God moved that big demonic cloud they had going here. He moved it. They had it over here, so he moved it. But the moon will be rising up over there soon. So anyway, I'm not trying to get them, but if I do, oh well. If I do, oh well. Oh, y'all, they got me sweating like crazy. Even under my arms, they're hitting me so hard with this radiation. I guess they mad at what I say. See, you better leave me alone. Criminals in action, that's what I call them. Criminals in action. See, I made this up a long time ago. FBI Full of Bullshit Incorporated. That's their initials. And who else was it? That's on one of my first YouTube videos when I found out how to do lives in 2019. I didn't know really nothing about the internet, the applications, nothing about the cell phones, because I had been on my knees. They got their little devil bird going back here. I don't know if y'all see it. Big old, I done seen some big old birds out here. Whew. Yeah, they really they really got me with the radiation, y'all. Whew. Yes, they did. They got me good. Man, they got me so good with that radiation while I was talking to VA. I'm trying to cool off. They had the heat on my butt. Radiation don't make your, hot flashes don't have your veins popping out, y'all. Real talk. It's cool though up in here. It feels good. Anywho, let me get off of here. It's already gonna take 2 or 3 days or a week for them to publish it or process it. They watch and listen to everything I say and do. Real talk. They listen to everything I say and do. Thanks everyone for stopping by, even if you're incognito. God bless. I'm just documenting when I have to call VA when these people are hitting me with weapons. And like I wanted to document how they're shutting the car off and hitting me with weapons while I'm driving, which can cause an accident. Make me have an accident, trying to cause accidents. So, trying to be sneaky. Y'all can't hide too much from me. Okay? Anywho, y'all be blessed. Have a great rest of the weekend. Enjoy your evening. And remember to look up. Luke 21. DOZ out.